welcome back to another view. Today we got the CT Toys Bayman. What was it? Lush? Ish? Ish? I don't know, but it's the Mafex Hush Batman, the black and gray suit version, which I'm glad they made because I don't really, I'll be honest, I don't like the blue and gray suit very much. No, hear me out. It does go hard. It's just not my favorite suit. I'm always so used to black and gray. Whenever I see him in blue and gray, it really throws me off. And yes, he's been in blue and gray a lot, but I'm still used to black and gray, alright? But anyways, CT Toys. I gotta be honest, I've been feeling something about them lately. It's not praise, you know? It's more so like disappointing, I guess. Let me explain. Now, this is a good figure. I'll say right off the bat, it is better than Gambit. All the joints are nice and tight. There's no loose joints. Uh, the fabric's really well in the cape and everything, but it's the skin tone that's the issue. And yes, it's a silly thing to complain about because he barely has any skin tone. But yet, that's the biggest issue. And it's not like that he barely has skin tone. It's that the skin tone is way too pale. Now, I'm not sure. Hang on. Because I kind of have like a weird ass setup real quick. Because I broke the, what you call it. But anyways, it's too pale for me personally. Like this is too pale. Like he's straight up white. It's like he's a ghost. And I get it. He's always out at night and stuff. But Batman also goes in the sun. We all know Batman goes in the sun with Superman and stuff. Why is he so pale? And this isn't the first time. They've done it with Wolverine here too, where he's pale, but even then, this is still like a skin tone. The only thing really pale on the Tiger Stripe Wolverine was his arms. And this is from the brown suited Wolverine, and look how much more skin tone he has there than this Wolverine. CT Toy's skin tone has been like extremely off lately, and I'm not sure if anyone else has really called it out and stuff. Cause like their other latest release, which is Gambit, also has a good skin tone, but Batman doesn't, and Batman usually does have a skin tone. Now, yes, the original Mafex could have been that pale. I'm not entirely sure. I don't own it, but even then, why keep that? You know. Because I feel like Batman should have a skin tone, and this is where I'm going to bring up McFarlane right now. McFarlane does excellent, like, heads, and, you know, this Batman has a skin tone, and I do like this skin tone. You know, I feel like every hero has a skin tone. Now, there are sometimes that McFarlane does make pale figures, and I mean pale. Almost every action figure company makes a pale action human or whatever. But I don't know. This is like my one and only complaint about this figure, and is that it's the skin tone. It's like he's a ghost. Like it should be a little bit darker, maybe not to this extent, but at least to like this Wolverine's extent. Like I'm not sure if the lighting does it justice, but there is a nice skin tone on here. It's just that his arms are terrible, but the skin tone on the head's nice, and it's a nice skin tone. This has like almost no skin. It's just white, and I'm still holding this head. But yeah, it's like just straight white, and I have a small issue with that. You know, it doesn't ruin the figure entirely for me. We'll go over that. But, you know, it's something that I noticed, and it's just been bothering me, you know? It's just these skin tones. Sorry, I have an action figure right here. I have to move that out the way. But anyways, it's a little silly complaint, I guess you can say. But it's just my personal preference. But anyways, details. There's hardly really any shading here, and the shading there is like very hard onto like the legs. Otherwise up here there's barely shading. This isn't shading. This is staining from the cape, but there's no staining on the back. Luckily, maybe right there. But yeah, this cape may or may not stain your figure. But anyways, there is shading. It's just barely subtle on, like, you know, the top half. Meanwhile, at the bottom, it's very subtle. You can see it clearly, even on the back. On the back up here, it's not too much shading, but down here you can really see the shading. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. But the detail's nice. They got the muscle definition right. You can tell there's shading right here because of the dot right here, and it's like all messed up. I have a weird situation with this torso. Like, up here, it wants to lean this way. You know, it wants to go to the left. And then this wants to go to the right. Like, the stomach area wants to go to the right. The chest wants to go to the left. I don't know what's going on right there. Also, a little small complaint. The belt, it's like a fading yellow. Like, it's not, it's like, I don't know, maybe dandelion? No. I don't know. It's not a good yellow or anything. It's not bright or anything. I'm not sure if the official Mafex was like that, but I don't think this belt is good. Not gonna lie. I think it's pretty bad. But yeah, other than that, you know, the details are fine. It's black and gray. Fabric of the cape is nice. And yeah. Articulation. Now, articulation is good. Obviously, it's a copy of Mafex. You get a lot of tilt. Like so. Squeakiness. But yeah, arms go this much forward. There we go. Deckhand 360. Bicep swivel up this much. Again, lots of squeakiness. Double jointed. Swivel. Swivel. Up and down. Rotate. Side to side. Crunch this far. Well, it can go farther. This is another small little thing I have about my Mafex. CT toys. This gets, the top gets stuck to like right here, or this gets stuck up. I don't know. It gets stuck, so to hold that down, push it down to its maximum level, and you know, nice crunch. And putting it back kind of sucks, but yeah, kicks this far, double jointed, thigh swivel, swivel, ankle pivot, down. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Okay, down, up, not too much. But yeah, articulation's good. You got the toe joint, etc. Articulation's good. It's just like that pale skin kind of bothers me. And, you know, up here, there's an issue for some reason. The cape poses very well. The wires are strong. It's just that I don't want to mess with it because it's like a huge cape. Let me stretch it out real quick. I have to do it behind the camera because I have to find the wire, and it's hard to do because something blocking my viewpoint. But anyways, yeah, the cape's huge. It takes up like the whole thing. Like, that's pretty much hanging on the edge of the boxes. So it's a large cape, and that's kind of annoying, at least to me. Like, it's a little too big, but it does make sense, you know. But I would prefer like a slightly smaller cape, not as big, but still like, showing, you know. But it's pretty good. I do like it. Again, it's very posable, and it's nice to like wrap them in it. Like so. It's real nice. It's a nice cape. Anyways, accessories. Before I forget, he does come with a stand. I haven't opened it because I don't really care for these stands, nor do I care about Mafex stands. He comes with this little diorama piece. It's nice, but you know, if you try to lay it anywhere, it's gonna like kind of fall forward because it's not heavy up here, but it's just how, you know, it's built. He comes with an alternate head that has, you know, the pale skin, but it's angry. It's an angry Batman. Sorry, this light really doesn't do this figure justice. Makes sense because Batman's for the dark. He comes with open splayed hands like this. Relaxed hands. These like trigger finger hands, which I think you use for batarangs, which here they are. He can hold them like with these hands, He comes with like two different batarangs. You know, two different versions. He comes with these, and then he comes with these. So that's cool. Nice little diversity there. He comes with these like not punching hands. There's like a very slight grip. It's hard to do this, but like yeah, people say this is for the cape, and I can see why. You know, Batman does like sometimes grab his cape, and then like puts it over his face or whatever. So I can understand. Put the light back up. Then he comes with these hands, which I think these are supposed to be like more batarangs, but like you know, used as weapons or something. I think, I'm not entirely sure. Then he comes with these grappling hook hands things. And this is cool because he also comes with these grappling hook attachments. He comes with the smaller one, you know, so it's like he just shot it out, but it hasn't gone too far. And then he has the longer one where he shot it out. Oh shit. Hold up. Okay. Where he shot it out and it has gone far. It can hook to like it does like actually well I had a picture. I hung it on like that mirror in my in a truck. And it actually held Batman for a good while. Now, it might not anymore cuz like it seems like the it doesn't plug in very well to like these no more. It's kind of loose, but it's not. Okay, no, I had to push hard to like make sure it's like stuck in there. But yeah, these like go on very easily. There's like a very small hole, and then you know, angle it and push, and like yeah, that's not falling out. So yeah, very good, very nice. And that's it for accessories. But before we go into scaling, I want to do a little head swap. I put like blue tack in here, so yeah, I want to swap the head real quick just so you can get a look at that. And you know, unwrap Batman right here to get proportions and like there. Now of course he does look cool before, but doesn't that look cool with like, you know, a normalish skin tone, I guess. Please don't make it like sound like I'm saying like pale people don't matter. I'm just saying like for Batman, he's refusing to stand. I guess he doesn't like having I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Doesn't it look like a little bit better with that like normal skin tone? Okay, it sounds like I'm being racist or something. I don't mean it like that. I don't know, but like you know, the skin tone, it adds a little bit more. Like you know, adds a little more like good diversity from like suit to skin, right? So it's not like just like screaming at you like I'm a white guy or something. I don't know. Why did I say? But yeah, there's a little head swap in case you want to do that. You know, you're going to need like sticky tack. I tried to like use the extra gambit joint head things. What you call it? These from like my last gambit, but they didn't fit onto Batman. Yeah, it didn't fit on the Batman body, so I couldn't use it. But yeah, there's a head swap, and let's go into scaling. Alright, here's Batman next to the Mafex Homelander, and here he is next to, what's his name again? Storm Shadow or something? Sorry, I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. But yeah, there he is next to that G.I. Joe character. You know, in case you want him having to fight ninjas, you can also have like those Marvel Legend ninjas that came out like a while ago. Or if you just have a bunch of like G.I. Joes, you can have them fighting Batman and Homelander just because. Here's Batman next to the McFarlane 2-pack Bane, and here he is next to the Platinum Edition Deadshot. And honestly, this Batman cannot work with McFarlane figures. McFarlane are 7-inch. This is actually supposed to be the same size as the official Mafex, so that should be 6-inch. And yeah, it's not going to... Maybe Bane, because Bane has varied in size a lot. You know, you could say this is maybe like absolute Bane versus like regular Batman or something, or it's just like a highly venomized Bane. So yeah, and for Deadshot, you can't really make an excuse because he just doesn't fit with this He just can't. I'm sorry. Next up, here's CT Toys Batman next to the Mattel DC Multiverse, The Dark Knight Returns Mutant Leader. And here he is next to Wally West from, DC Multiverse Connect and Collect, Ninja Batman. And yeah, this works. I mean, Mattel were kinda aiming for that. Though I do believe Mutant Leader should be like a little bit more taller. But other than that, I feel like this works well. I don't know. I mean, Wally West is a little too big, but having him fight Mutant Leader was cool. There'll be some pictures at the end of that. So, yeah. And just so you know, my cousin had surgery. So, like, that's why I was in the hospital when I took those pictures. So, I don't know. Spoiler, I guess. I had no one else to join Wildcat. I could just throw a random action figure in there, but I didn't try not to. But here he is next to the DC, was it Target exclusive or just a gold label Wildcat? And yeah, wait, did I say McFarlane or did I say CT? I don't know what I said. But with the Mesh toy stuff, I would really like them to make a Wildcat, because like, even though this McFarlane's pretty cool, apparently the head sculpt's like very bad. I do like the head sculpt a little bit, but with the Mesh toy stuff and everything, you have this base body. You could easily like make it into like a Wildcat if CT Toys wanted to, or / Mesh Toys. They could take this body, make a Wildcat, and boom, it's good. I don't know. It would just be cool to see. Wildcat's like underrated as hell, not gonna lie. Next up, here is next to the Netflix Marvel Legends Daredevil, and here he is next to the Rider series Punisher. And I'm going to say it right now. Batman stopping Punisher from killing Joker is the stupidest decision ever. I do not care what anyone fucking says. Oh, but they can't live with each other, without each other. I do not give a fuck. Punisher was in the right to kill Joker, and Batman stopping him was the dumbest decision in comic book history. It was really, 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 really stupid, okay? It was really fucking dumb. Like, Batman says he can't kill, but yet stops everyone else from killing just because he has a big-ass ego or some shit. I'm sorry. It was just really fucking dumb. It was just really fucking dumb. Alright, yes, I had to turn the camera, but, like, I'm gonna say this right now. This took forever to fucking do. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm very annoyed right now because this took forever just to set up. Anyways, here he is next to the bootleg Mafex Deadpool, and here he is next to the CT Toys Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Next up, here's Batman next to the bootleg Henry Cavill Superman, just with the David Cornsweet Spin Masters Superman head on it. And here he is next to the McFarlane's David Cornsweet Superman. And like, obviously neither of these work. This Superman's a little too small. They just like a little too small. But even then, this is also live action, and this is even the right suit for this version of Superman. And this is comic book. Man, it doesn't work. But I hope CT does make Hush Superman soon. And yeah, but obviously this doesn't work because this Superman's too tall. This one's too short. This one's too tall, and they're both live action, so it just doesn't work in general. But it's cool. And to end this review off, he's next to the 3 best Spider-Man figures in my collection. Here he is next to the Sentinel Peter B. Parker / Peter Parker Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man bootleg. Here he is next to the Maximo series Spider-Man, and here he is next to my, pretty much retro wave symbiote custom made Spider-Man, black suit Spider-Man. And yes, the grappling hook's supposed to be like a loud noise thing to where, black suit Spider-Man's, not able to... You get the point. You see the vision. But anyways. Now to end this review off, I will say this is a good, figure. This is a fantastic figure. I highly suggest it. Don't miss out. I really recommend it. Do not miss out. It's just that I have little issues with it personally. But overall, this is a great pickup. Now, unless you also have the same complaints as I do and that bothers you like way more than it bothers me, then sure, don't pick it up. Otherwise, this is a damn near perfect replica of the Mafex CT Toys Hush Batman black and gray suit. Now, of course, I'm gonna nick some points off due to the paling and then the shading and then what else? What else did I complain about? Oh, right, the chest piece. I will fix those. No, not the pale skin or the shading, but I will fix like the chest problem. But other than that, this is a fantastic figure. I highly do recommend picking it up, especially if you like Batman. Now, I may just switch the head out with this one, or I may just keep these heads and like all the complaining I did was for nothing. But again, I do highly suggest picking it up. I'll put a link into the description in case if I remember, and if you want it, of course, because I'm not going to put anything unless y'all don't fucking want it. Also, if you ask me where to buy it, it's AliExpress. If you ask if you can buy it anywhere else, I'm just say no, because no other site is really trustworthy. Not even eBay. So please don't. Just go to AliExpress. If you don't trust AliExpress, you snooze, you lose. Okay, I'm playing. It's fine. I didn't trust AliExpress, but I do trust it now, especially with all the packages I've gotten from there. It's a trustworthy site. If it wasn't trustworthy, this YouTube channel would have been long and done before I even, would have found out. But again, it's only in AliExpress. I'll put the link in the description in case you want to buy this Batman. If not, that's fine. Don't click the link. I don't know why you're looking down there. Stop looking down there, you fucking weirdo. But anyways, I hope y'all do well. And again, like I'm already starting to view. Go off. But yeah, there's like little to no issue. All the joints are nice and tight. The squeakiness is a little bit an issue, but I don't really care for it all that much. I've gotten used to it at this point. And yeah, it's a damn near perfect replica. The paint on the belt is, a little lackluster, but it's fine overall. But, it again is a damn near perfect replica, and I think it's worthy of like being called the best CT Toys figure out there. Now for me, it's not. That goes to the brown suit Wolverine. I still think that's the best CT Toys out there. But this black and gray suit Batman is definitely up there next to the brown suit Wolverine. Now you may ask, hey, what about the tiger stripe suit Wolverine? Now, well, yes, it's pretty much the same body, but I still had issues with this way more than the brown suit Wolverine. So like this is like, I don't know. How many CT Toys do I have now? 6? 5? Less? I don't know, but it's near the bottom of the list. But anyways, in case y'all want it, again, link in the description, go check it out. If not, that's perfectly fine. But again, this is a damn near perfect replica, and it could be the best CT Toys we have gotten. To like other people, to me, no. But for other people, this is the best CT Toys, and I will stand for the community and say this is the best CT Toys out there right now. I'm just biased to Wolverine, and I just have small issues with this that, makes me say nah. But other than that, yeah, it's perfect. Okay, not perfect. I'm not gonna say it. It's a damn good figure for a bootleg. But yeah, anyways. I hope y'all have a good day, night, evening, whatever day, year, month, century, whatever time you're watching this. I hope you have a good one. If not, it'll be alright. It'll get better, It'll be fine. Don't stop trying. Believe in yourself. That sounds sarcastic, but for real, believe in yourself. I hope you do well. And don't worry, you can achieve your goals. As long as you focus on them. Right? But anyways, I gotta go. I'm probably gonna hop on Fortnite or something with my cousin. I don't know. I don't like Fortnite. But yeah, I'm just bored. It's like 1 a.m. I'm not really tired, but yeah. That's about it. Peace.